Okay, good. Alright, let's do this again. Sailor Moon says, "Hi, I'm Sailor Moon, I'm Sailor Venus. And this is another seek of our film, and it's not like and unlike the other two times we didn't know what we were doing and shifted out, well, something came along and did it for us. So we lost our power, we lost our strength, our light works, whatever you want to call it, whatever word you think is good for it. We'll go with light, since that's the English word. So we're making a film, talking about the haters. Maybe that was a good thing because why should we be talking about it anymore? We talked about it way too many times in 6 years on this YouTube channel. So we're here, talking about our film or whatever, the things that the haters said and did. And lights start flickering and then they went out. Why? Who knows? No one really and truly knows. So it's cutting into our time. You know, we come on here, we make our films about 7 in the morning. You wouldn't know that, but that's what time we've been doing it, at least for about 6 years we've been doing it like that. And then there were times where we would, make them other days, right? Other times, but that'd be rare and in between. Only there was a big part we were doing them at 9 at one point, and then we were doing them at 6 at one point. At least that was very rare. And then we were at one point doing them at 8, but primarily was all at 7. So we're here talking about, the haters and the way they behaved. And the only thing we could do anything about was ourselves. We couldn't do anything else about what they did or what they said. So we're just doing it. And next thing you know, we lose power. Lights start flickering. You lose the light again. And who knows what it was all about? I don't know. You're right, Sailor Moon. We don't know anything about it. We're just lucky that camcorder still runs, even though it's a Webstead. And luckily it still runs, or we would have had to wait for the whole interweb to come back on so we could actually put this film up there. And why? I do not know why I did it. And I know there's going to be everyone out there saying, yeah, that thing happens from time to time. Sure, it does. And we all know the haters would bitch about that sort of thing. Oh, you're talking about losing your light. Oh, well. It is what it is. So that's what happened. And we're lucky that this still works. When we first moved into this house, the shitter wasn't even on. I mean, that's the truth. This camcorder is a Webstead, so it needs the interweb to run off, right? So we thought, well, we would have to wait until everything came back on. And funny, this thing was already on, So when I say thank you to God for letting that happen, it is what it is. So I guess you could just say it's one of those films where you're just talking about all kinds of things because you can't think of one particular thing to talk about. Yeah, you're right, Sailor Venus. You're right. So if this film is very short, not as long as all the other films we made, you'll know why. First we made one film, didn't like what we talked about. Made another film, didn't like we were going with it. Made the third film, and that's when we lost the light. So this would be the fourth film? Yes, it would be. And this is around the time that we would be done making this film. And Jordan would be coming on. So it is what it is. Alright. Okay. Just gonna end this film here. I'm Sailor Moon. I'm Sailor Venus. Hope you like this film.